Hello everyone, this is Jeet from Irene Financials, and this is the first of many future market standpoint videos that Gaurav and myself, on behalf of Irene Financials, we shall be aiming to prepare and present. The basic aim of such videos shall be is to share our observations of what has recently happened, what are the things that we are looking at, and at the same time to share a few thoughts of how we think the markets might shape up in the future. So without further ado, let's immediately start and look at how the markets look like. So basically for the month of July, as you can see on your screen, the Nifty futures chart, it was a pretty range bound month where there was a lot of activity that was particularly observed, and we happened to notice a few deep corrections also happening, which were immediately seen buyers entering into the market. However, that being said, it must be noted that this could be the start of a distribution phase. What we particularly noted was, particularly in the Nifty composite, the banks were basically suffering. So currently, we're in this tight range of say 16,000 to 15,500, a 500 point range, and we basically see that it might need some more grinding out for us to finally have a direction in place. But that being said, if we go and look into how the bank Nifty is shaping up, we can particularly see that there are certain gap downs that have happened, and they have not been able to fill them up themselves, and that is particularly a worrying sign that we are particularly observing, especially if you look into the heavyweight names such as HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank and IndusInd Bank, these are two names that we are just seeing consistent selling pressure that is coming in, and we are trying to equate it in such a manner is that at the same time the big winners that we are currently seeing are ICICI Bank and SBI. Will go through them as well, but it kind of looks as if that there is a clear shift in the investor sentiment from HDFC Bank into ICICI Bank. So you can observe that there was a huge gap down day with huge volumes over here, suggesting that those that are exiting this counter, they have something in mind. So similarly, we'll go and look at how IndusInd is looking, and very similar to HDFC Bank, you can notice that there is a gap down, albeit not much on the volumes front, but it is consistently grinding down. Whereas at the same time, if we go and look at ICICI Bank, we can see that at the same time it is in a clear uptrend when the bank Nifty is actually struggling. One thing that excites us is in the PSU front is SBI. If you would be aware, we had come out with a special featured article on SBI, and we just happened to speak about SBI to be a beg borrow steal between the levels of 315 to 325 ish, and not to our surprise, it made a low of 322 on the futures, and it has bounced back. So you can always go back to our website and check it out, why we were seeing SBI as a stock where we actually feel that there is many legs to go in it. So nonetheless, this is what we are currently seeing on the banks front, where it's pretty mixed up. There is weakness that is out there. Kotak Bank is another one that has been absolutely pounded consistently. It's in a proper downtrend of its own, and the selling has particularly picked up in this past week. So all in all, on the frontline indexes, particularly Nifty and Bank Nifty, we are particularly a bit cautious. We see there is a lot of rotation that is going on, and If you have to make serious money, Nifty and Bank Nifty might not be the right places where one would be, trying to find easy setups. But at the same time, what we did spot and what has actually worked out really well is the Nifty metal space. As you can see, there was a prior uptrend that happened. It was a big move that we observed of around 50%. Post that, there was a good consolidation for over 3 to 4 months, and it was just shaping up well. So if you see on the dailies, it was looking pretty neat over here. There was a false breakdown and it started moving up. We happened to catch it, and we also feel that this is one space in the markets today where money can be made. So do watch out. Names such as SAIL, Tata Steel, they have been shaping up really well. They have been on an up move. So if you just notice over here how the Tata Steel chart looks like, well before the steel chart, Nifty metals chart started moving out, this was already on its way, so this was a big indicator of its sort. SAIL had to be just one of those that started moving this month, and particularly this week itself, and it's pretty shaping up really well. If you can see, there are volumes that are quite visible over there. So steel is one sector where it might be time for round 2 in its stage 2 up move. Now here comes the interesting part. We have been at Irene observing a very special theme that has been coming out, and we feel that it does warrant our attention, and it is the air conditioning space. So if we look at stocks like Voltas over here, if you would know, if you are following me, Jeet, that is on Twitter, you would notice that Voltas was a chart that I had recently shared. There was a big push up that had happened, and then a natural reaction of sellers coming in at the resistance point of around 1120-ish levels. Voltas came down, but however, if you see and notice over here, it has been basing again pretty much well in the support zone of 1000 to 1020, and this seems to be ready for its new up leg after making a good base since the start of February. This looks pretty good. At the same time, if we go and look at Blue Star, which is another AC space company in the AC space, you can particularly see that there is a good compression that is happening over here. There is also another basing that has happened, and it does warrant our attention. And another one that, to my preference, is really shaping up well is Amber. If you can particularly see, there's been a good consolidation that we've observed again from the start of March in this particular case, and it's basing. There's been a good cheeky gap that we notice over here, and it's been basing since then. So do keep these 3 stocks on your radar. They will particularly definitely be on our radar, where we will be looking at making positions in these counters as and when they look good. However, that being said, Amber looks to be the most preferable amongst the lot, whereas Voltas can be played on the in the FNO space. So AC stocks, air conditioning stocks, is definitely a sector where we say that one should be having their focus on. On the next front, what has been worrying in the markets is that after a very long time, have we started observing big crackdowns in good growth stocks that have been leading, that have been multi-baggers, and that has caught our guards, that has made our guards come up. So let's just go through some of the stocks, but that definitely does say is that one needs to be a bit cautious. This is not a market where we should be going gung-ho and sizing up and taking bold positions. At the same time, when such kind of stocks, such growth stocks are breaking down, it definitely does signal where caution is required. So the first and foremost, we can come to Dr. Reddy's. No surprise, if you can just see over here, after a good uptrend, that it did have, you can see there was a huge volume down day where it did hit in the FNO space an intraday circuit filter of 10%, post which it did open up. So this is something that, you know, suddenly has broken down, and we wouldn't be surprised here at Irene that there will be some follow up move to this on the downside. If it does base well, that is a different perspective, but at this point of time, if we had to place our bets, which actually we won't be, because that this is a space that we don't want to be touching at this point of time, Dr. Reddy is signaling that there can be weakness further coming up. It can digest this fall, and then maybe there can be another leg on the downside. Another interesting stock that has had similar characteristics is APL Limited. So APL Limited again, this has been a big winner in the past. This recently came in the future space. This was basing really well, but then suddenly, you know, you observe that there is a stage 4 breakdown that is happening. So we would be pretty cautious on this front. Had we want to take any positions on this front, we would be looking to short this on the way down. Maybe there can be some good consolidation, maybe a shallow pullback, and then this can further go down over here. So APL Limited is another stock that is looking pretty weak. And the next one was a stock that we recently tried. You would have seen Aarti Drugs was a stock back in early of May. We caught this big up move. We were over here positioned in it, but unfortunately after the earnings it was a big disappointment. So after booking out some portion over here, we had to settle down for no profit no loss for the remaining portion over here. So this did not work out well, but if you notice over here how the breakdown has been pretty serious, this appears to be another stock that is entering into stage 4, and you might wonder, is that what is stage 4 that I'm speaking of? It usually signals a downtrend to emerge. We will be definitely covering a video on this aspect as to how stage analysis can be done, and in a nutshell, on an overall basis, how one can identify at which stage a particular stock is. One should prefer to be in stage 2, and one should always prefer to exit at the start of stage 4. So ironically, it can't be a coincidence that 3 names of the same space, majorly related to the pharma space, in a nutshell, they are all breaking down. So pharma is a space where we would be a bit cautious. We did send out a particular notification to our members, and we also had tweeted this out back in February, where we did notice that, you know, the Nifty Pharma was not a space where we would be comfortable to be in. It did definitely rally since then, but the signs are not good, especially of how we had seen it. Now one can definitely say that, oh, there was a good bounce back, but this was due to the Sun Pharma numbers that came on Friday. But in a nutshell, looking at how things are shaping up, we would be a bit cautious. But at the end, it is always good to have a disclaimer that we change our opinion as the charts warrant. If the market shows us strength, we might change our opinion till the next video that might be presented. But this is what we feel, how the markets are shaping up. We would be, to conclude, a bit cautious in our approach. We would be very stock specific, and at the same time we would also advise that it would be good to protect your profits and let the market create a new direction. Clearly, as we went back and saw that there was a clear range that we are in of a 500 pointer on the Nifty 50 futures, and at the same time in the Bank Nifty there is a clear breakdown that is clearly happening due to the heavyweight stocks. ICICI is supporting, whereas HDFC Bank and Kotak are dropping, so there is a balance out going. A possible scenario that could probably happen is that there can be balancing within the index that can happen between different weightage of sectors. thereby just keeping the Nifty and Bank Nifty where they are. But that being said, it is always good to know what is actually happening deeper. Mid caps and small caps do seem to have the flavor still, and but however, we would still warrant an cautious approach to this. So do let us know what your thoughts are and how you would want us to present further. Again, since this was a market standpoint video, we would restrict our conversation to what we are seeing, and we will be definitely coming out with videos which will be covering a variety of topics, which will definitely add value to our Irene family members as well as to the general public. But do let us know what your views are, and till next time, thank you.